Welcome back to the next installment of crimenet News, all you Payday fans out there.
It was a bit of a slower week this week, but we still have some interesting info coming in. We have talks about a solo mode coming soon, a new heister teaser, and the date for when Boys in Blue is finally coming out.
We'll start off the day by talking about a Reddit post by Rambrace Alt. He made an informational post this week detailing everything that has been talked about and confirmed to be coming by STARBREEZE. This is a great list for anyone who doesn't want to watch hours of their dev streams or read all the Q&As, but still wants to keep it informed on the crucial information. And we've detailed a couple of the highlights here. I'm personally looking forward to the weapon prestige system they talked about. The link is in the description.
Also detailed on Reddit this week, Shermite and Commander CH did something we thought was impossible. They hit the supposed renown cap of 1,188. But what happens after was the question. And unceremoniously, they hit 1,189. After talking to STARBREEZE, they confirmed that there's currently no renown limit, but they aim to add one in July. Why they told us initially there was one is beyond us.
Hi, quick editor note. So my mic was dying in the middle of recording this, so I'm just going to voice over a little bit. So if it sounds weird, just know that that's the reason. Community Day just happened on Friday, and with it comes a new weekend event from STARBREEZE. The event this month is double cash payout, lasting until Monday, June 10th. So get heisting and get loads of cash. Lucky also briefly mentioned that double IP is being looked into, but they are also making sure that the IP values we currently have are good before adding this to the event roster.
Albeit this was a short week, the remainder of the episode will be going over the blog post, which was actually really informative. But before that, let's go into our weekly community highlights. We also want to briefly mention that we've opened up a Discord forum to post clips, mods, suggestions, and questions. We'll be answering a question weekly if there is any, so ask any about Payday or STARBREEZE. Link to join is in the description.
We'll start off with the Payday 2 clip coming into you from Gmart.
Hate when they start.
Gmart, look out! He's in the building.
No, he's not. What?
You know, people talk about Payday 3 having really sneaky cloakers right now, and yet people just seem to forget that Payday 2 cloakers can also be very sneaky.
Don't get me started on Payday the Heist. Next up would be our Payday 3 clip coming to us from Kareek91.
You know what? Fuck that. I staggered him?
Yeah, well, I'm guessing that Dozer won't be adventuring anytime soon after taking a 50 cal to the knee.
I also want to briefly mention, I feel like this is new. I've never had this happen before, and yet I played yesterday and had this happen for the first time. And Payday 2 modding doesn't down this week because it's a very cool one. Offhand Knife, made by Playbonk, is a mod that lets you take a tactical knife from COD and puts it into Payday. You can use a few different melees on numerous pistols, and they all feature custom animations for melee and reloading for your pleasure as well.
And Payday 3 modding adds another key mod this week. Previously we went over the Heist Jukebox, and this week we have the Menu Jukebox, another great addition. Right now it features some beta music, which is unused, and adds some great flavor while you queue into your next match.
The blog post this week, unlike last, held a lot of interesting information. The first section talked about solo mode, allowing you as a player to play solo by yourself without having to matchmake into a server and get high ping. Just want to preface, this is the first step towards offline mode. This is only for playing by yourself. You still need to connect to the servers for the loadout and gaining progression. They're going to be publishing a beta for Steam players right after Boys in Blue to test the waters. The beta will only last a few weeks, and hopefully the full release will shortly come after.
Speaking of solo mode, there was a new teaser for Boys in Blue. It was National Donut Day on Friday, and to celebrate, STARBREEZE posted a video about cops talking in a police station before the Payday gang arrived. There was a lot of talk about always online and needing to go offline and gabagool, but great to see despite everything, STARBREEZE knows and is willing to make fun of themselves. We recommend to go check it out below, and although there wasn't much to show in it, it's just a funny video in of itself.
And the thumbnail also has a little bit of a teaser on it as well. Again, STARBREEZE is teasing the G3 magazine like they did a month ago on the Community Day. If you missed episode 1, we theorized that the G3 will be a part of this DLC weapon pack, and this is the second teaser for the gun, along with the leaked name and description that came out a couple months ago.
And in the description of the video is the day, June 27th. Boys in Blue is indeed coming, and it seems like it's going to have a fun marketing campaign to boot. So, mask up, folks.
The juice though is at the end. They show someone's calves and below walking with some text saying the story of this teaser will continue. Now the real question everyone has on their minds, who is this? The feet we see are unlike anyone we have currently seen or played, or an outfit that's currently in the game. So it must be something new that's coming.
Now as we see it, there's three possibilities. One, it's an outfit, which we find highly unlikely, as why would this be worthy of a tease at the end of a teaser? Two, it's a returning heister, and three, it's a new heister. We've had a lot of back and forth lately about new heister news, especially with the numerous Instagram posts of Dragon, but this does not seem like something Dragon would wear. This seems more feminine, and as you can kind of see, the shoes actually have a bit of a heel to it.
So safe to say the next heister is female of some kind. Whether that is new or old is unknown though. But they have teased Clover already back for St. Patrick's Day, so if it is a returning heister, my bet is on Clover. As for this week, there wasn't much, but it was a little bit juicy at the end there. And as a little heads up, we won't be posting an episode next week due to time constraints, but stay tuned for 2 weeks from now, and we'll go over everything over that 2 weeks time span. Keep those helmets flying, heisters.